Welcome back to another video, and tonight I'm starting to make a kukri for somebody. Gonna be a forged blade and then ground down, all that. It's gonna look great. Stay tuned, and I'll show you what we're starting with. I was given these big honkin' springs from a shear, so I got two of these. Let's get the forge going, and with the power of magic, we'll turn this into a knife. Moving very quick. Let's see if the 6-pound will help. That was quick. Big hammer makes a long job short, but we just still need to straighten this out. Last we had seen with the Kukri was I had got the profile ground out. I have gone ahead and ground part of the bevels, however this is not the final bevel. I didn't have enough travel to get across the side of the table. This sent me on kind of a spiral, and I had made this little system here. It's all pivots, swivels, and it clamps on precise diameters. What that knife is currently ground with is at just a few degrees off the belt, against a platen, which works really nice for straight bladed knives, which is how I got this stuff. Pretty close, but not anything I'm quite happy with. So I put this table on, nice machined flat, and this brings me to this knife grinding jig. I designed this up and made it. This is definitely a upgrade from my previous one. I'm gonna put the Kukri in this and see how it works. Just like that. There's plenty of room for epoxy to fit in. I'll be putting in some 1/8 brass pins as well. Alright, so one thing I do need to remember before I heat treat it is to put in the choil. There we go, before heat treat. So I've chosen some walnut to go with the handles. And that skates. Back is soft, front skate. And that looks like it stayed straight. Perfect. Let's get it cleaned up. Alrighty, so I got the knife hardened, as you saw. I got it tempered with 2 hours at 375 degrees in the oven. I got a 320 grit belt, set it back up in the jig, and we're going to start polishing it. I'll step it up the grits by hand afterwards. Then that way it gets the sanding lengthwise with the blade as well. Has been some time. Last you saw I was getting the handle roughed out. I've now gone back since then, finished the handle. I've polished the blade to 600 grit just for this nice satin finish that I'm very happy with. I went ahead with the handle and I melted and dripped on beeswax onto the walnut, and then just using a propane torch, very carefully making sure not to burn the wood, I melted the beeswax into it, which gives this great feel. It helps keep the wood nice and sealed, and it just looks fantastic. I think it's time we gotta make a case for it. So I got some nice 3mm thick leather here. I believe this is just veg tan with the power of editing. Let's make a knife sheath in 3, 2, 1, boom. That is the finished knife. There we go. All that leather, could you believe that? Turn into this. No, I'm just kidding. But this is definitely one of the nicest knives I've made, and every knife I make, they keep getting better. It's all been dyed, sealed, burnished over, water fitted, and this thing is fantastic. Razor sharp, well protected. This is going to do great at its new home for its customer. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, seeing me turn that piece of coil spring all the way into the finished knife here. Definitely had some hurdles across the way, had some new tooling to make, but you know, it's all part of the journey. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe down below. Check out the channel for other videos if you haven't already. Have a good one, and we'll see you in the next video.